Baldurs Gate 3 was one of the biggest hits of 2023, raising the bar for fantasy RPGs. The game delivers a deep and immersive world, whether you play solo or in multiplayer. On the PS5 Pro, the latter gets a major boost, especially when it comes to split-screen co-op. This improved frame rate is an absolute game changer. Given the PS5 Pro's upgraded specs, it's no surprise that Baldurs Gate 3 looks even better on it. However, the real excitement comes from the fact that split-screen co-op will run at 60 frames a second, making for a much smoother experience. This really is a glorious looking game. Looks absolutely fantastic on the PS5, and it's even better on the PS5 Pro. Now, a YouTube video may not do this any justice just because of the way the format compresses detail and things like that, but it really is a noticeable difference when you're playing the game. It really does look a cut above the base PS5. So basically, quality mode runs at native 4K 30 frames a second, and performance mode uses PSSR to upscale from 1440p to 2160p at 60 frames a second. For reference, performance mode used to be 960p with FSR2 upscaling to output 1440p on the base PS5. Co-op will support both 30 frames a second and 60 frames a second, depending on the mode. For those opting for quality mode, split screen co-op will run at 30 frames a second, while performance mode boosts it to 60 frames a second, which for me is the absolute way to play it. It depends upon how tolerant you are of 30 frames a second. To me, I really notice it. I don't like games in 30 frames a second. To me, 60 frames is the kind of minimum. Really do like it, and 30 frames for me is something I can't really tolerate. But everyone's different to that. You get people saying they can't really tell the difference, but if you can't tell the difference, if to you it looks the same, then go for that quality mode with 30 frames a second. But if you don't like that judderiness that people can see often if they're intolerant to it, then obviously performance mode is the absolute way to go. Really does look absolutely great. Wow. Absolutely stunning graphics on this. Looks absolutely fantastic. Really does. Glorious looking game.
Abomination. This is your end.
I mean, the actual detail and what's going on in every scene on this game is absolutely stunning. Looks absolutely great. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I only played it a little bit on the base PS5, so I am going to thoroughly enjoy myself. Going, oh, I just love the way this looks. Look at this. What I love as well is just the sort of depth in every scene. I know I'm only at this sphincter stage bit on this early part here, but really cool. And up she goes. Wow.
I can make no sense.
It is just the very first part of the game as well. I'm not going to go into too much detail in the game. I'm not going to go too far because it really is an experience you need to play for yourself to basically enjoy it. I don't want to give any major spoilers away or anything like that. Really great game, but massively improved on the PS5 Pro. Again, like the thing is with this kind of game is that a lot of people will say that it's not, or they can't see much difference between the base PS5 version they've played and what they're looking at now. But remember, this is a compressed video format. YouTube does just destroy the quality of the format, even in a 4K video, so you're not actually seeing what it's like to play in real life. It really does make a difference. The PSSR is just loads better on this. It does look just that much better on the PS5 Pro, and that 60 frames a second again. Really good. Really nice, especially in that co-op. Come on, go through the orifice. But even every single bit of this game, the detail in it, now it looks absolutely fantastic. Oops, I don't think he's gonna be very happy about that. And Mr. Tentacle Face is getting a bit of a wallop in there. There you go, have that, mate.
Do it. We will deal with the Gate after we escape.
Well, just a quick video there on Baldur's Gate 3 and why it is better and how it is better on the PS5 Pro. But just to recap, quality mode now runs at native 4K, 2160p, 30 frames a second, which was previously 1440p on the base PS5 using FSSR, which was started off at 960p, and on the PS5 Pro performance mode, which is the preferred way to play for me, much prefer in performance mode, upscales from 1414p to 2160p at 60 frames a second using PSSR, which was previously 1080p upscaled on the PS5. Split screen on the PS5 Pro now offers either 30 frames a second or 60 frames a second, depending upon whether you're using quality or performance mode. So there it is in a nutshell why Baldur's Gate 3 is just that much better on the PS5 Pro, and it really is. Like I say, the video cannot do it justice. A lot of people will look at this, think it looks the same, but trust me, in real life it is a big visual upgrade from what was on the base PS5. But there's a video. If you enjoyed it, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. Most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.